it's Warren with ZenPro Audio. Welcome to Zen-TV Weekly. It is the week of August the 22nd. My friends at Elysia in Germany did the right thing and they took the xpressor compressor. This is their dedicated stereo unit, and they moved it into a one rack space 19-inch unit. I think that is great. It's got its own power supply, survives on its own. I always like it when things are not just 500 only. Street price is $14.99. They also announced the unit several days before they're going to start shipping them out. I think that's great. They didn't talk about it for 2 years. They just hit us over the side of the head and said, here's this compressor, you can order it now. We are placing orders now and taking pre-orders from you. So check out the xpressor dedicated 19-inch unit on the site now. This week, going into the Clipalator, the Lindell Audio 17X. This is another take on an 1176 style mono compressor limiter with a few twists. We've got a high pass as well as a low pass for the audio. We have a high pass in the side chain. We have a wet and dry blend. So this is an FET style compressor with dedicated attack and release times, so maybe a little bit more repeatable. Very well built unit. We haven't gotten into it yet, but it will be in the Clipalator here in just a couple of days. We've got a very special video demo that I just finished today. It is rendering right now for upload. And this is for Avenson Audio, the mid-side and blend units. These are half-rack units that can also be put into a dedicated 19-inch rack that allow you to blend from 0 to 100% and everywhere in between a stereo signal. So you can take a dry signal and say a compressed or equalized signal and blend it underneath the original so it doesn't completely overtake all of the transients and detail from the original. It just adds sort of underneath, kind of a bottom-up sort of mixing style. And then the mid-side unit, we were able to use that in both the standard left-right stereo modes for width as well as the dedicated MS mode, where we were able to take middle and side volumes and to manipulate them separately, changing the width of things. We're using compression and EQ so that you can hear the obvious effects of it. It's a very, very good video and very informative, so it should be uploaded right after this into our YouTube channel, and of course we'll stick it in the Clipalator for you guys. Peluso microphones still having the huge sale. Enter code Peluso15 on our site during checkout for huge savings right now. Every Peluso microphone is now in the Clipalator, fully tested, including all of the small caps for the CEM C6 microphone. So we're giving you great context on the entire Peluso line, and it's nice to be able to hear all of those different curves and tones that I've always known over the years, but to be able to present them to you guys to make it easy to pick which one might be right for you. We actually added the AKG 460B, which is a classic microphone, to bring more context to you guys. And on the dynamic mics, we're about halfway done with the tracking process, and we're moving into capturing drums as well as dedicated kick drum mics this week with dynamic. So the Clipalator is about to explode with dynamic microphones of all walks of life, the really good ones. If you've ever looked and said, man, I wish I knew how that mic compared to this other mic, you're going to know by the end of this week. We are even doing things like comparing original 421s. I'm not talking old beaten microphones. I'm talking well-maintained, where the diaphragm cartridge has even been replaced in the last few years. What a 421 would sound like out of the box compared to the new MD421 2 versions. How cool is that? We are very, very, very excited about that. Also, this past week, I added the Mohog Audio. It's called the Mo73PRE. I have to say, our initial thoughts behind that unit are that it is extremely smooth. It definitely lives in that 1073 family, but man, it has this wonderful way of just, it's not dark, it just has this wonderful smooth delivery of the top end and a nice big bottom. So if you're really into that kind of sound, I gotta say, we've got a winner right there in that unit, so check out that Mohog too. That's all the hot stuff that I can think of that's going on at ZenPro Audio this week. As always, you can click on Contact Us there up on the site, and I'll be more than happy to respond and personally get you taken care of. And keep in mind, we are working very hard around here to bring you gear now and Zen.